Welcome to the International Garden Center show. We came here because we want to make sure that all of the bees in the world stay alive and that companies quit using and making neonics and that garden centers quit selling neonics. We are excited to have several beekeepers from around the country here to explain their passion about bees and the importance of keeping bees alive. So we are going to hear from 3 beekeepers today, and then we're going to have a bee talk to us about the importance of the campaign to stop neonics. The first beekeeper we're hearing from is a local beekeeper from Chicago, Amy Anderson.
Hi, my name's Amy. I'm a beekeeper here in Chicago. I've been helping to gather these beekeepers from around the country to educate people here about the importance of not selling neonic pesticides. As a beekeeper, it's hard enough for me to just watch the bees die because I love them so much and they're the coolest things ever. But I'm also really concerned about what if the bees die off, what's going to happen to our country, our food supply, our economy, and everything like that. So I'm just really happy to be here, and I really want to save the bees, and I hope everyone else can join us in doing that. Thanks.
The next beekeeper we're hearing from is Terry Oxford from San Francisco.
Hi, my name's Terry Oxford, and I do honey programs for restaurants in San Francisco. I've got 15 hives, been doing it since 2008. And I'm here because pesticides are killing bees. They need to stop. It's so important that people understand that without bees, our world will not be the same, that we have to stop committing insecticide, and that we have to stand up to these corporations that are killing these valuable insects. The truth is that without bees, our world will not be the same. We won't have the same food that we do. It'll be so completely unrecognizable to us. So I want to talk to people. I want people to check out the websites and to make sure that if they feel anything at all about this issue, that they take a stand and really communicate the need to stop these pesticides, these neonics, from coming into these products. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. The next beekeeper is from Tiburon, California. Her name is Reba Etzhoken.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Etzhoken. I live in Tiburon, California, and I'm a backyard beekeeper. I started keeping bees several years ago purely for selfish reasons because I wanted my garden to look better and to do better and to produce more vegetables. And through that, I've become more and more interested in what exactly is happening to the bees. In the last 5 years that I've been keeping beehives, I've lost about half of them. And I think it's pretty clear that colony collapse disorder is not a direct but an indirect result of the toxic and systemic pesticides that are in our environment. They've been banned in Europe. I don't really understand why they're not banned here, but it's kind of scary. To wipe out the pollinators, you're kind of wiping out about a third of our agriculture, of the things that we eat. And there are parts of China where they've spread so many pesticides that truly the pollinators, the honeybees, the butterflies, little birds, they've all died, and they're now resorting to pollinating their fruit trees by hand. And that's really scary to me. And I'm not a scientist, but the scientists say that this could happen in my lifetime. So that's why I came to Chicago, to get the message out to other home gardeners, and we can start there. We shouldn't be having these things in our ecosystem at all. Thanks.
Our next speaker is Angus Wong. He is a campaigner with the corporate campaign organization Some of Us.
Hey, I'm Angus. I work for someofus.org. I'm here today because 136,000 people of our supporters at someofus.org, a corporate accountability organization, has signed petitions against Bayer for selling the chemical neonics, which many scientists think it's responsible for the global bee die-off. And we also 140,000 people have signed petitions against Home Depot and Lowe's for selling these chemicals. And because of this overwhelming support, 8,000 of our supporters have donated to us to fly some of these beekeepers in from California, from Missouri, and all over to speak out against the dangers of neonics. What we intended to do this week was to have these lovely beekeepers speak to some of the garden show owners, garden center owners, and speak out against the dangers of neonics. But unfortunately, the Independent Garden Center show has banned us from being on their property, have threatened us with lawsuits. They've asked hotels not to room us, and we're quite disappointed in that. We still hope to deliver these petitions to Bayer, who has a large presence inside. And I just want to thank everyone here that came in from the outskirts of Chicago and from California, and speaking to some of the people that around the conference, and they've had some meaningful conversation with garden center owners, and I think this is going to be a great. I just really want to thank them. So thanks.
So we will be trying to get these petitions into the hands of the folks at the conference. But first, if there are any questions for any of the beekeepers, we can answer a few questions. Okay, well now we're going to try to walk and see how far we can get to deliver these petitions.
You want to come join us?